arena record at 6-5. Joe Beaver joins us again. And Joe, while you were team roping over there at the South Point, they were trying to break the arena record.
They were taking it to them, weren't they?
And John Dowd, your guy, 6'6". It's one. You finished 1/10 off of the arena record. You finished second. That sucks.
That does. Haven mentioned horse change tonight, but it didn't help. Got on his bay horse. He just missed one. I think he was about 5th in the average. He hadn't had the national finals he was looking for. He was trying to change it up. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. It gets better, and sometimes it just gets worse. Yeah, last night, I think when you can put together a performance, when you put a performance
in a shootout last night. 6'6" for Dowd, 6'5" for Shad Mayfield. Let's see what John can get done tonight. By the way, our tight end roping brought to you by Dish.
This been a Cavs, and we'll see them again. This is 7th round, so they'll come the last round, right, Butch?
Yeah.
This Cavs is pretty. I mean, they're a little uneven. They got a little. Some of them really got strong, but this is an extra. John's got an extra. They didn't get run the first time. They tied him in 10 the second time, and you know he said, "I just got to be ahead of this camp because he's a little bit stronger than the rest of them." You got a game plan, do it. It'll be a lot easier because he's been roping good. We changed the horses after the second round and put him on Old Faithful, and it seemed to be working. Kid beats him out there tonight hard. Runs hard, too. He was afraid of that. He said this calf really runs hard and wants to go left. And he did, and that's why that calf was an extra. You know what I mean? He was an extra for a reason. They didn't like him, and they cut him, and they had to use him. So 2 more rounds, get it back together.
Very nice. What's it like, Joe, when you end up starting to draw, when you go back into a pin and you draw an extra? I mean, mentally.
It's terrible because they cut them. You know, you always cut them for a reason, Butch, and then they rope them, but they never time fast. You know, they rope them like the rodeo. They don't ever time in the 7th or 8th. They have time in 10 and 12. All right, Shad Mayfield made a statement last night. He said, "Hey, you might take this thing, but you're going to have to take it." Got back on Old Platinum and just went at one. His camp tonight can go either way. It depends on the start and through. If he can get it, he's got a chance. If he don't, this kid's going to get away. There's about 5 or 6 kids on this set that are really, really good. And Haven was the one that had the one Marty tied to 7-4.
Yeah, he had the one they won the round on.
Yes, he did.
So that was a bad deal.
Yeah, that's a mother gone right there. So these other ones are going to be challenges. Oh, Kip turned his head. And see, same thing. This kid is gone. And Shad's going to miss him after 2 looping. And he was behind. He was behind Haven in the average. So, all right, now you want to see an old solid horse? He's got the rope on the left side of his head, and he's going to beat the clock and be 19 flat. But once again, those 2 calves, you know, just did not fit. They hadn't done anything on this calf, so it is no matter how.
Hay has done. He's won 3 in a row. Kid Henry is also another NFR rookie. He's been fearless here so far, Joe.
Yeah, and he's got a good one again tonight, man. He's got an tied 8-1, and he's won 86,000. And to be honest, he ought to win. He's no worse than third tonight because this set of kids, it's going to be important to have that good one. Yep, he's out. Gets him caught. Big chance tonight for Kincaid on this calf. Perfect timing. He's going to tie him a short 7. About 7-1. Great run. Unbelievable. And that's what you're supposed to do on the calf that tied 8-1. Watch this. Stood him up, caught him in the air. Kincaid Henry is up to his game this week. He is a different roper, guys, than when momentum and
He's not winning.
yes, sir. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he split round 5 with Marty Yates at 7-3. On top of the leaderboard right now, all by himself at 7-1, and it's a long way back to second.
Okay, here we go. There's another rookie. He's got another good kid. Macon had the kid they tied at 7-7 that John had. Kincaid's got one they tied. Kincaid had one 8-1. Macon's got a kid they tied at 7-7. Here's a big chance for him to just roll right on with this flow like we were talking about a while ago. Feed off the guys are going. Go. He's out. Throw your rope. Throw your rope. No, back leg. He's going to let a good one get away right here. He's 6th in the average. You know, he's got to get him tied down. Shad was 7th. He was long. Macon's trying to figure out how to tie 3 legs and make him stay down. 13-9. Yeah, that's when things are not going good right there. When you got one, your rope as good as Macon, they tied him at 8-1, he gets away. You know what else is going to play in effect, guys? These kids are going to come back on World Champions Saturday.
That
I'll tell you what, Butch, if you're trying to win a world championship, there's been only two calves that I want to run out these 5.
Yeah, that could be scary right there.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Okay, look at the leaderboard right now, 7-1, 13-9, 18-7, and 19 flat as Hunter Herring gets ready to rock and roll. He's won about $45,000.
Yeah, he just quietly put together a decent week, but it needs to get better starting right here tonight.
This calf's pretty good.
He is a big chance.
Earlier on, he came back and raised flat.
He's out. Uh-oh,
they're gonna
Hunter
be quick
Herring,
tonight.
look out, stands up. This is going to challenge 7-1, guys. Nope, Bob's right there, 2 wraps. 7-6, he's going to get a good check. And Hunter, being smart, knowing what he knows, he probably said, hey, I'm not going to, this calf came up and his arm is perfect. Look like right here he's going to challenge the 7-1. But right when he crossed, you see he kind of hesitated. He said, you know what, I missed my first wrap around all 3. I better put another one around him and hope 7-6 wins good one.
Yeah, because the legal tie, you've got to have at least one wrap around all 3. So if he'd have,
and he wasn't going to get the
bluff
lead.
his way through, that wasn't going to work.
Hey, he was doing some knitting down
Yeah,
there.
he
What
was,
he was doing.
Ty Harris needs a little shot in the arm. He's only won $14,000.
He's got a good one tonight. He can shoot himself in the arm right here. Draw out the winning juice and hit yourself in the shoulder and be ready, because this is a chance. Hunter did what needed to be done. He blowed that barrier out and was ready to throw. That's what Ty needs to do. Go. He's late. Yes, I hit him again. He's been late. He's been late many times. And now, you know, you're 9th in the average, and you've been hurt. You had your ankle rolled before you come out here. Just slow down and don't tear anything up, because you're going to have a hard time beating the clock. And you're 9th in the average anyway. Oh, here we go. Nope, he's wide open. No back out. That's Cody O's corner. Ooh, see? That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, when he gets wild and ratty down there, I hate Toulouse. Toulouse, I got that mess one time. I called myself a gold bucket. I got drugged around too, knocked down. I'm not a fan of Toulouse. That means you missed one.
Yeah.
Kid Gabe's loving life right now, though. Look at him.
Yeah, he's in a good spot, 7-1, top of the leaderboard. Another tough Texan's getting ready to back in the box too, though.
It's not over, that's for sure, but that 7-1 looks pretty good right now.
It does. Riley Webb's number 2 in the average, 7 in the world. Steve Kenyon comes in.
Yeah, 7 in the world. He's moved up from 11. He is 2nd in the average. How good has Caleb Smith been at this NFR? Riley Webb 2nd in the average, 55.3 on 6 runs. Caleb is almost 10 seconds ahead of him in the aggregate. That's how good Smith's been.
Caleb had this calf and was 8-1, but he wasn't late like that.
No.
Riley's going to run in there and give it. This is how good Caleb Smith's roping this week, guys. I mean, that calf is good on the end of the rope, but he runs. Uh-oh, Riley's getting tied down right there. 11-5. Smart when he missed the barrier, just go catch him. All right, you got him flank strung in your mind, your clock's going. He missed the string like that about twice this week. There you go, Butch. He does not have a wrap around all 3, right?
Yeah.
And then he went deep around the knee.
Yeah.
He's lucky that calf stayed
He's
down.
real lucky.
Yes, he is.
11-5, that's 3rd place right now.
Yeah, no kidding. He might win something. But the thing that does not hurt is he wasn't going to say, I mean, it will hurt him. He was just a little second ahead of
Corey Solomon. Yeah.
And Corey Solomon's got a great calf.
Tyler Milligan, I think he's had a whole lot of fun. He's 10th in the average. He's 12th in the world right now.
Yeah, he hasn't roped like Tyler Milligan. Tyler Milligan's usually got a big loop and get out over those horses and really reach and get them. And he hasn't been himself this week. He's got borrowed horses. It's, that time of year, it's hard to just jump on stuff and come to the national finals when you're used to riding one good one. But with all that said, it's $29,000 now. You better figure out how to do it. Go, throw your rope. That's how you do it. Nope, another miss. Another miss. See what I mean? How he's just not out over the horse, and he's not got a big old swing like that right there. If he did that the first time, he'd be catching, but he's not doing that the first time. Let a good little calf get away today. He's just going to barely beat the buzzer, and his week continues to just drag on. Tyler will be ready to leave Las Vegas. That guy wants to stay another 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
He says, "Can't we do this again?"
He and Logan Hay are going to buy an apartment down
That's
there.
right. Hey, no kidding. Hey, and isn't that something? Both of them first-time guys, both over 100,000.
Wow.
Is that not that? If that didn't make you want a rodeo, and you're about 17 or 18, then you better pick something else.
Steve?
Marty Yates won back-to-back go-rounds earlier this week. That's his MO at the national finals. Remember that first year he won 3 rounds, the second year he won 1. Every year since then, this is his 9th NFR, he's won 2 go-rounds at the national finals rodeo. So he's hit his quota. Let's see if he can break it tonight.
He might get
He
over
could,
this
yeah.
one, yeah.
This is a good calf. They were 7-5 on this calf.
Yeah, this cat's really good. Remember, Hunter messed the string up on Hunter. He's out. 2 swings, reach. Nope. Nope, wasn't riding, missed the barrier. Missed the barrier on, even on a good one, if you miss the barrier, you're giving the calf the advantage. And then it makes you want to kind of creep out there and quit riding. And that right there, that's at least second place. That's 24,000 he let get away on a great calf. And see, he wasn't even close. He was kicking his left stirrup, pushing it instead of throwing it. Marty missed a good one tonight.
Well, you got to go through the steps, don't you, Joe? You can't get ahead of yourself at all.
No, you can't. If you skip one, the tie, it's in every event though, Butch. You know,
you're
it's
right.
like the mark
You're
out.
right.
It's like lifting on the rein, and you know, it's the same thing. And then the tie and roping, it all starts with the start.
Man, if this is the pin coming back for round 10, that's not the makings of a great NFL
I'm
round.
telling you, that's what I was saying earlier. I was trying to be nice, but these cans are terrible.
Look at the top 6 right there. 7-1, 7-6. That's great. Then 11-5, 13-9, 18-7, 19 flat.
Looks like 1978 is the NFR again.
All right, Corey Solomon, he's going to change that up. He's going to fall right into the 3rd place right here. Maybe second.
Make a move in the average, too.
Record on 8 flat. 3rd place. But see, that was one of the good ones. That's when they tied to 7-8. There's just not many of these. He switched and got back on my favorite horse, my yellow horse. And Corey Solomon's taking this horse to the next level and made just a tremendous winner out of him. And that's Corey Solomon's good. That guy's creeping up at the end. Remember? He's done it 2 or 3 times and got close to that average.
Yeah, just exactly what he needed tonight. 8 flat. He's in 3rd place in the round. Tuck Cooper has been snake bit and then some.
I mean, changed horses, got off the gray, got on this little base, said, you know what, it is not working. We have to try something. Right now, 11-5 is 4th. A 4th place check would feel great. Just something to get him going.
Yeah.
He's out. Look out. He ain't gonna, oh, man, he could have kept him up. He didn't hold the slack long enough. He doesn't have the wheels under him right now to be picking him up off the ground. He could have kept him up right there, but he's got some issues going on. He's hurt. He's got a muscle tore, and he couldn't get him up. Yeah, he knew it. He just rolled him over.
Not a December to remember for Tuck Cooper. It's been so tough on him here. Nothing has gone his way. We'll be right back at it again tomorrow morning. Western Sports Roundup from the Wrangler Doghouse over Resorts World. Noon Eastern, 9 a.m. if you're out here in Las Vegas. Come be a part of the audience. You can watch that live. Steve Kenyon will be over there along with Tom McClary. Zach Youngblood hasn't won that much money, but he's been fun to watch. He fits in here. He belongs at the NFR.
He's 4th in the average, and he can sure keep his spot. Move on up. Good start. He might get some big money because it's easy. Go on, Youngblood. Oh, Kev trying to get by, but we got to remember, 11-5 is winning 4th. And look at this Kev. He does not want to let him time. Boy, how would you like to be trying to win a gold buckle on Saturday night and run these guys in underneath you, huh?
I vote for a reshuffle.
There's only, a couple ropers left?
Oh, my God.
And
Yeah.
11-5 is winning 4th, and 13-9 is winning 6th. And the only reason the other guys aren't is 2 of them got outrun and missed. You know, Youngblood did nothing wrong right there. That kid just did not want to be a fan of roping tonight.
Yeah, that's not making for a fun Saturday night.
Man. Well, maybe that's the playing the handshakes deal because Shane has not had the week he won at all either. And he knows that he can tie anything down in 11-4 that doesn't eat him up and spit him out. So
Well, they were 11-3 and 11-6 on the calf, if that tells you anything. It's not the best one.
Sure not the best. Maybe we can get a little bit of it right here.
Yes.
Good. Calf runs hard and left and right, and he misses it. I'll tell you what, Saturday night could be, we could be, call that the netting, because you got to net it on these things. And then fight them on the end of it, too. Boy, Shane is just, you don't look for a week like this out of Shane Hanchy ever.
Okay.
19-7. One guy left, and Macon Murphy is winning 6 with 13-9.
Man, if you're Caleb Smith, you just been watching the carnage.
Well, if you're Caleb Smith, I hope you've been out there eating having a popcorn or something, not watching. Yeah.
No kidding.
Gosh.
Yeah. Boy, what a week he's had. Shane Hanchy holds the arena record. He averaged 8 seconds on 10 calves here at the NFR. So far, Caleb Smith has been 7.6 seconds on every calf.
That is unbelievable.
That is crazy how good he's been.
And I'll tell you something else that's going to help him is if he wins 4th and round, that's 15,000, isn't it? That's 11-5, guys. And he's got a barrier. I mean, he's not going to back off because he's a barrier ahead.
Yeah, that's true, too.
All right, here we go. Caleb Smith, no pockets. Well, they put a 4th place check together tonight. Come back with 3 left. It's a race.
They were 12-4 and 13-2 on this calf, so he's going to fit with most of them.
He is, isn't he, Bush?
Nasty, yeah.
There's only been about 5 or 6 really calves that are friendly. This is where pockets come into play.
Say that.
He's out. Ride. Yes, sir. Caleb Smith right here. He's going to flank this one, sit down, push him up there, and win 4th and round if she lets him. And she does. Look at that. That's,
4th in the round.
Why our horse is worth so much money and smart people win right there. That guy did it. He did everything he could do right there. Right here, he looks like everything's going to be really good. Now watch him. Watch. She don't panic. She kicks. He says, okay, take him back. I'm going to give you one more chance here. Bang. With 4th in the round, but Kincaid Henry is like Logan Hay. They just want to live in Las Vegas.
Oh, man.
Well, it was one of those nights. I'm not really just dying for Saturday night to see these calves come through again. 13-5 gets a check tonight. Zach Youngblood down in the 6th spot. 3 guys at double figures are getting a check tonight, including Caleb Smith, who's number 1 in the world right now. But Kincaid Henry goes, what's wrong with these calves? They're spectacular. 7-1, that's all I need tonight to win another go-around.